And so begins our London adventure. We're at the gas station, gonna grab some gas, we're gonna grab some snacks, and then we're gonna hit the highway, we're gonna head out to London. I don't know if you guys can see it, but isn't that the creepiest Wonder Bread truck? Let's try to zoom in for you.
I wonder how many bodies of dead children are in that truck.
We're here in Foggy Old London, Ontario. It's the middle of the night. We got to our friend's house a little while ago, and when everyone went to bed, I still have to stay up and maintain my sleep schedule. So I'll be up until the sun comes out, and I'll sleep during the day at my friend's house. I still have to do it. It makes traveling a pain in the ass. So I have been entertaining myself with my friend's laptop, and I'm mainly just watching Netflix. I learned about how skinheads, when they escape the skinhead family, they get their tattoo, sometimes need to get their face tattoos removed, and it takes a year and a half to get most of them off, and it's very painful and drawn out. I also learned about how NASA's budget would cover ocean exploration for 1,000 years if they just took 1 year's budget. And I also learned about how chickens contain dinosaur DNA, and scientists are gradually more and more figuring out how to activate certain strands of DNA to turn chickens back into dinosaurs. It's now about 2 in the afternoon, and I still haven't slept because I can't. Things are either too bright or too warm. I can't sleep in anything other than my own bed. We're on our way to Costco.
This is the biannual London Costco trip.
So what'd you get, Andrea?
I got multivitamins.
Yeah?
Which is the same thing that I got the last time we were here and went to Costco, and I've only just run out, but it's been like 2 years or something like that.
Going to London tradition.
Yes.
5 hours later, I managed to get a little bit of sleep. The trick was turning on a big fan, because it scares the enormous dog away from crashing into the door.
But he's such a sweetie.
Yeah, he's a good dog, but he doesn't want to let you sleep or be in a room on your own. And now we're going to El Ranchitos, and here is what we are getting. And it was pretty damn good. If you noticed, I am whispering. It's because everyone's asleep again. When we got home, more friends came over, and they brought their dog, and then the big dog and the other dog were playing so rambunctiously that we kind of ended up having a little dog fight. Thinking about taking bets, but we didn't. Blood was drawn. Everyone was okay in the end, though, with a little bit of super glue to the ear. Everything was fixed. I got pretty tired after that, so I went upstairs to try to get more sleep because I had only really gotten maybe 4 or 5 hours, and I was really successful. It's now 3:30 in the morning, so I suppose I was a little too successful. It's 8:40 in the morning. We slept pretty well. I spent most of my night reading, getting into cupcakes, but I can't help but feel like we're forgetting something.
Samson?
No. No, I guess... Kevin! Oh wait, that's a movie. Since we're always showing us in the car, here's what's going on outside the car. Here's some nice scenery for you. All in all, it was a good weekend. I wish that I didn't sleep nights. Andrea and I had a lengthy conversation on the ride home about the bread tags. I'm one to take the bread tags off and throw them away and spin the bag around and then tuck the end of the bag underneath, and I think that works much better. But she's more diligent with her bread keeping, and she keeps every tag. She thinks that I purposefully and spitefully get rid of them, but I don't. Before we set out from London, we stopped in at Tim Hortons and got sandwiches and coffees and some Timbits. Andrea has trouble sometimes with taking the right turns and right exits. Only, like, no more than anyone else, really, but as extra encouragement to get the turns right and get me home on time to keep my sleep schedule, I gave her a Timbit every time she took the right turn. Since there were Timbits involved, she didn't take any wrong turns. It could also be just that there's practice, and we're more focused. But I'm thinking more along the lines of the Timbits. It's 11:30, and now we're home. There's our 3-day trip to London. I'm going to play a little bit of Dark Souls 2, because I'm feeling the calling for the darkness deep in my soul. And then I'm going to get ready for bed and go to bed. I hope that you have 3 whales for 3 days. A whale per day.